So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, Smith. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Gino. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's caught. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Seahawks have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Receiver in motion. Going right. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We get a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Back to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. It's second down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's in! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Smith to throw on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A second down throw for Smith. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Connecting with the tight end, that's Fant. And he's into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Look. Thomas up.
On play action, Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll run the toss with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On the jump.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Lions. Check go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Hey. What's up?
They go play action with Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Hey, what's up?
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Come on, come. 53. What's up?
Gino to throw. This one complete to his tight end Fant.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Trap 60. Sack. Panther 11. tight. 19 tight.
They send the tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Smith. That's dropped off for Walker. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
13.
Throwing on second down, Smith. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
49.
Gino now on first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Try again. It's second and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Now a second down throw for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Not much room to speak of. They'll take this to the 11. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw, Smith. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This is about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 24-21 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here why.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the Seahawks.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Gino. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He gets that to his big target, Vance. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Let's go now. Take go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
79 Broncos.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let one go down the middle.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
From the pistol, here's Walker. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Smith to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready to go through it.
Here's Gino. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
18 Connors.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Motion man set right. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Warriors 70. Go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. On 2nd down, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
Sunday, here's Sunday.
On 1st down is Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Check 58.
From the pistol, Smith. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He is in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. We are through 3 quarters here on. Third down and 9.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion. That's caught by Harrison right side. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Smith. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ambry Thomas. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dreams. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. That is hard. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They motion a receiver right. Smith now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 next. 49,
Gino now on 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got it! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Check 59, check 59, cover. There we go, sit down.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the gun, it's Gino. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's taken down, but